bringing in Wayne and Landon for this post-game press conference?
No, I wasn't very pleased with some of our personnel. The first 30 minutes of the game, those two really struggled. I got on to them hard at halftime, probably too hard, and they really struggled the first half. And you know, they're not the only ones in competitive plays, but certainly those plays that they both made down the stretch. Wayne did a great job on Prince. You know, those offensive rebounds were special. The drive and the scoop shot and the lob catch were great. Did a lot of great things, and then Landon, you know, 2 seconds on the shot clock, and he fans it. I mean, just wide open. I mean, so many things we didn't do very smart, but he guarded Motley great down the stretch, and certainly to play the last 9 minutes, I think, without fouling, and then to control the glass for at least a 8-minute stretch when we haven't controlled it the whole game was huge for us.
When you guys closed so well this year, and
Knock on wood, but yeah.
So does the confidence just get to a high level at the end of the game like that?
I think so. I think that guys, you know, there was the high post was open the whole game, and we never got the ball there. I mean, there were so many things that we could have done better, in my opinion. But the guys do have confidence to go make plays, and you know, and we made some great plays down the stretch. And we got a pit bull out there that's tough, and certainly, you know, Devontae, you know, timely shooting. I mean, and then you got a skilled foreman. I mean, there's a lot of nice pieces when the game's on the line to get some stuff done. But the best thing we did tonight, and there wasn't a ton, was we guarded the last 8 minutes and we rebounded the last 8 minutes.
Lucas said you got on him at the half about the half court.
Oh, he just let him catch it and shoot it. I mean, that's I couldn't believe it. I mean, that it's when the ball's in the air, anybody go get it. He just let him catch it and shoot it. So unbelievable to me, and we were fortunate that didn't end up you know, coming back to bite us more than what it did. But yeah, he made up for it late though.
Frank has 19, 3 assists, 1 turnover. Is he the best barometer for this team?
Yeah. I think so. You know, we can make a case where Wayne's been our best player, and certainly when Perry's been our best player, but there's nobody more valuable than Frank. And that, you know, and you know, he does some things that are just you know, just tough. He makes tough plays. And he got to the, you know, even though we didn't have good offense, it seems like to me, you know, made a couple of big threes, but he got inside the defense, drove it hard, and you know, he did really well. I thought he and Devontae were both pretty good, and you know, statistically, you know, we held them 36%, which is great, but they missed 39 shots and get 20 back. But on the flip side, we missed 23 and get 12 back. So at least we did compete down the stretch on the glass, and that was a huge key because early on we started out, if their stats are right up on the board, and I just happened to glance at it, we started out 6-0 on the glass to start the game, and then it was like 26-15, so that means they went on a 26-9 run or something on the glass. And for us to, you know, that's a difference of 17, and for us to cut it to 5 late, that means we really rebounded the ball the last 12 minutes or so.
What do you think the difference was there with you guys picking it up on the board?
You know what? I don't know that there was a difference. I think just we didn't make any competitive plays the first 30 minutes. We actually shot the ball pretty good, and scored 33 points against their zone and not really play well. Middle mistakes, shot clock violations. We didn't do a lot of things right, but we shot the ball well enough to keep us in the game. But I just think finally we started making some competitive plays. We started finally making some toughness plays.
Bill, you don't all get a chance to clinch a share at home. Is that a cool deal when you're able to maybe have opportunity?
Yeah, I think so. It's a cool deal no matter what, no matter where you are. But I told Gurley after the game on the radio, and I told our players, you know, it would be nice to get a share of it in front of our fans. At least to clinch a tie, and then you have a chance to obviously win it outright the next week. But I certainly hope our fans appreciate what these kids have done the last month. I mean, what is that, 8 in a row against unbelievable competition, and when we didn't play well, when we did play well, when we made free throws, when we didn't, when we rebounded, when we didn't. I mean, it's still been guys toughing it out. So. Early morning start, obviously at 11 a.m. But I think it'll be a pretty juiced crowd because these kids they fought pretty hard. All right, thanks.